युगलयुगलयज्ञोपविति धारयामि नमः हम गणपतये नमः यज्ञोपविति धारयामि नमः गन्धद्वारां दुरादर्शां नित्यपुष्टां करीशनीं ईश्वरी गुं सर्वभूतानां तामिहो पक्वये श्रियं गन्धं धारयामि नमः गुं कुङ्कुमं कामनादिव्यं कामना कामसम्भवा कुङ्कुमेनाचिते देव तथा शान्तिं प्रयक्ष मे गन्धं धारयामि नमः गुम् अक्षतां चतुभ्यं समर्पयामि नमः गुम् ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ पुष्पाञ्जलिम् अर्चनाम् ॐ सुमुखाय नमः ॐ एकदन्ताय नमः ॐ कपिलाय नमः ॐ गजकर्णकाय नमः ॐ लम्बोदराय नमः ॐ विकटाय नमः ॐ विघ्नराजाय नमः ॐ विनायकाय नमः ॐ धूम्रकेतवे नमः ॐ गणाध्यक्षाय नमः ॐ भालचन्द्राय नमः ॐ गजाननाय नमः ॐ वक्रतुण्डाय नमः ॐ शूर्पकर्णाय नमः ॐ हेरम्बाय नमः ॐ स्कन्दपूर्वजाय नमः ॐ सिद्धिलम्बोदरमहागणपतिस्वामिने नमः दूर्वं च तुभ्यं समर्पयामि नमः गुं पुष्पं समर्पयामि नमः गुं ॐ गं गणपतये नमः पुष्पं च तुभ्यं नमः गुं ॐ गं गणपतये नमः धूपमाग्रापयामि नमः गुं वनस्पतिरसोद्भूतो गन्धाढ्यो गन्धोत्तमाम् आग्रह सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृहतां धूपमाग्रापयामि नमः ॐ गं गणपतये नमः धूपदीपनिवारणाय नमः साजं च वर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया दीपं गृहाण देवेश त्रैलोक्य तिमिरापहम् ॐ गं गणपतये नमः धूपदीपनिवारणाय नमः महागणपतये नमः नैवेद्यो नैवेदयामि प्रसादं शर्कराग्रसंयुक्तं मधुरं स्वाधुचोत्तमम् उपहारासमायुक्तं नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृहताम् आचमनीयं समर्पयामि ताम्बूलफलं च तुभ्यं समर्पयामि ॐ गं गणपतये नमः या फली निर्याफला पुष्पा यश्च पुष्पिनीं बृहस्पति प्रसुतास्थानुमुञ्चन्तु गंहस ताम्बूलफलं च तुभ्यं समर्पयामि ॐ गं गणपतये नमः हिरण्यवर्णां दक्षिणां च तुभ्यं नमः ॐ द्रव्यदक्षिणां च तुभ्यं नमः गं गणपतये नमः कदलीगर्भादिसम्भूतं कर्पूरां च प्रदीपितम् आरातिक्यमहं कुर्वे पश्य मे वरदो भवम् ॐ गं गणपतये नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं ज्योतिः महागणपतये नमः ॐ गं गणपतये नमः बोले गणपति भगवान की जय विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्दिताय नागाननाय स्तुतियज्ञविभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते एहि हेरम्ब महेशपुत्र समस्तविघ्नो घविनाशदक्षा माङ्गल्यपूजा प्रथमप्रधानं गृहाण पूजां भगवन् नमस्ते ॐ यं ब्रह्मवेदान्तविदो वदन्ति परं प्रधानं पुरुषं तथान्ये विश्वोर्गतिकारणमीश्वरं वा तस्मै नमो विघ्नविनाशनाय श्रीमहागणपतिपूजनं सदुभ्यं नमः मल्लती मल्लिता जाति शतपत्रादिसंयुतं पुष्पाञ्जलिं ग्रहणेश तव पादायुगर्पितं इति पूजनेन श्री महागणपतये नमः। बोले गणपति भगवान की जय। ओम नमो नमो मेधनिलोकमाता उर्वे महाशैलशिलाधराये। नमो नमो धारनिलोकधात्री जगत्प्रतिष्ठे वसुधे नमस्तुते। श्रीपृथ्वीमाता दिव्ये नमः। ओम कलशस्यामुखे विष्णुकंठे रुद्रासमासिताः मूले तस्यास्ते ब्रह्मा मध्ये मातृगणस्मृताः कुक्षौ तु सागरा सर्वसप्तदीपवसुन्धरा। ऋग्वेदोऽथ यजुर्वेदो सामवेदो यथर्वणाम् अङ्गैश्च सहिता सर्वे कलशं तु समाश्रिताः। श्री कलशदेवाय नमः। मानस्तु केतनये मानो आयशो मानो घोषो मानो अश्विशुरीरिषाः मानो वीरानरुद्रभामिनो वधीर्हविष्मन्तम् सदा मित्वा हवामहे तिमन्त्रेण कलसे गोमय स्पर्शं कुर्यात्। ॐ धान्यमसि धीनुहि देवान् प्राणायत्व दानायत्व व्यानायत्व दीर्घामनु प्रस्थितिमायुषिधां देववा। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। ॐ वं प्रचेतसे नमः। ॐ वं स्वरूपिणे नमः। ॐ वं अपाम्पतये नमः। ॐ वं जलाधिपते नमः। ॐ वं पाशहस्ताय नमः। ॐ वं तीर्थराजाय नमः। ॐ वं अकर्मणिभूषणाय नमः। ॐ ऋग्वेदाय नमः। ॐ यजुर्वेदाय नमः। ॐ सामवेदाय नमः। ॐ अथर्ववेदाय नमः। ॐ इतिहासाय नमः। ॐ पुराणाय नमः। ॐ वेदव्यासाय नमः। ॐ वसिष्ठाय नमः। ॐ उपवेदाय नमः। ॐ वेदांगाय नमः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। पुष्पं सदुभ्यम् आग्रापयामि। वनस्पतिरसोद्भूतो गन्धाधो गन्धोत्तमा आग्रह सर्वदेवानां धूपतिगृहताम्। आजिग्रहकलशं मह्या त्वादिशं तिन्दया पुनरुजानी वर्तस्व सानु शस्त्रं दुक्षोरुधारां पयस्वती पुनर्माविशताद्रियः। ॐ इति वरुणदेवाय नमः। वरुणस्योतं भनमसि वरुणस्यास्कम्भसर्जनिस्तो वरुणस्य ऋतसदन्यसीत् वरुणस्य ऋतसदन्मासिदिम् इति मन्त्रेण जलं वा दध्यातः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। नैवेदयामि प्रसाद 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 नैवेदयामि नमः। ॐ नैवेदयो नैवेदयामि आचमनीयं जदुभ्यं समर्पयामि ताम्बूलफलं जदुभ्यं समर्पयामि नमः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। हिरण्यवर्णां जदुभ्यं ताम्बूलफलं जदुभ्यं नमः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। हिरण्यवर्णां जदुभ्यं ताम्बूलफलं दक्षिणां जदुभ्यं समर्पयामि नमः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। द्रव्यदक्षिणां जदुभ्यं समर्पयामि नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं ज्योतिः कदलीगर्भादिसम्भूतं कर्पूरां च प्रदीपितम् आरातिक्यमहं कुर्वे पश्य मे वरदो भवम्। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। तीर्थराजाय नमः। पाशहस्ताय नमः। कर्मणिभूषणाय नमः। वं वरुणाय नमः। ॐ अस्य श्री कर्पूरनीराजनं ज्योतिः। ॐ वं वरुणाय नमः। हिरण्यसिंहं वरुणं प्रबध्यं तीर्थं मे देहि याचितां यं मया भूतं साधूनां पापे भयश्च प्रतिग्रह यन्मे मनसा वाचा कर्मणा वा दुष्कृतं कृतं तन्ना इन्द्रो वरुणो बृहस्पति सविता च पुनन्तु पुनः पुनः। देवदानवसंवादे मत्यमानो महोददौ उत्पन्नौ सतदा कुम्भो विधृतो विष्णुना स्वयं। त्वतो ये सर्वतीर्थानि देवा सर्वे त्वयि तितां त्वयि तिष्ठन्ति भूतानि त्वयि प्राणा प्रतिष्ठितां। शिवस्वयं त्वमेवासि विष्णुस्त्वं च प्रजापतिम् आदित्य वसवो रुद्र विश्वे देवा सपैत्रिकां। सानिध्यम कुरु मे देवा प्रसन्नो भव सर्वदा। बोलो वरुण भगवान की जय, तीर्थराज भगवान की जय, सप्त नदी माता की जय। अच्छा चलो, हनुमान जी, एवरीथिंग रेडी है? हंस वाहिनी माता की जय, श्री वीणा वारिणी माता की जय, वेदवाणी माता की जय, ब्रह्मपत्नी महारानी की जय, पुस्तकधारिणी माता की जय, ओम सुरसा माता की जय। Today is Vasant Panchami, the fifth day of the month of Magha, which is January, February, in this case February. And on the fifth day, we invoke Ma Saraswati Devi. Basant means spring, but not Canadian spring, other places spring. So Basant Panchami, spring season when harvesting and so begins in different parts of the world. But there is a religious significance behind this day and a spiritual one as well. The Devi will wear yellow today and surrounded with white and yellow and so on. She's very unique, very calm. We are all speaking because of her. We are all singing because of her. We are thinking because of her. And the quality of speech is because of her. So we bow to the Devi and seek her blessings on all of you and ask that she guide your intellect, your thoughts, your minds at all times. Om Aim Saraswatye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatye Namaha. ॐ या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवतीं निःशेषजाध्यापहम् शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा माध्यां जगत्व्यापिनीं रीनापुस्तकधारिणीं भयदां जध्यान्धकारापहम् हस्ते स्फाटिकमौलिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिं प्रदां शारदा। ॐ ऐं वद वद वाग्वादिन्ये नमः। ॐ ऐं वद वद वाक्वादिन्ये नमः। ॐ ऐं वद वद वाग्वादिन्ये नमः। प्रेम से बोलो श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। Stay there. We'll start the Abhishekam and then everybody will come and do Chanamrit, wash your feet and so on, offer your flowers and so just now. Om Shri Saraswati Suktam, Medha Suktam. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi
Om Sandasam Vrishabho Vishwarupa Chandro Brodhamrita Sambhabhuvaha Samendro Medaya Aspranotu Amritasya Devadharano Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Jihva Me Madhumattama Karna Abhyam Bhuri Vikshuvam Brahmanaha Koshosi Medaya Pitaha Shrutam Me Gopaya Om Shanti 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 Om Nedam Devi Jushamana Naga Dishwachi Bhadrasu Manasyamana Swaya Jushtanudamanam Vihatta Devi Tuti Suviraha Swaya Jushtadashir Bhavati Devi Taya Gatakshi Ritittvaya Twaya Justastitram Vindate Vasasano Dusasya Darbino Namere Medam Indro Dadhatu Medam Devi Saraswati Medame Ashwina Vuvavadatam Puskarasrajam Apsarasu Chaya Meda Gandharveshu Shayanmanaha Devi Medha Saraswati Sama Am Surabhirvishata Swaham Ama Medha Surabhirvishwarupa Hidanya Varanam Jagati Jaganya Urjaspati Payasapin Vamana Sama Medha Supratika Chushamta Mai Medha Mai Praja Mai Indriyam Dadhatu Mai Medha Mai Praja Mai Suryo Vrajo Dadhatu Mai Medha Mai Praja Mai Agnistejo Dadhatu Om Mahadevye Cha Vidmahe Brahma Patni Cha Dhimahi Tanno Vani Prachodayat Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Aim Saraswati Namaha 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 Om Aim सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ ऐं 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 सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ स्वत्यै नमः। ॐ ऐं सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ ऐं सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ ऐं सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ ऐं सरस्वत्यै नमः। वेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः सन्नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वां नावेव सिन्धुं दुरिताति अग्निः तामग्निर्वर्णातपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सूतरसीतरसे नमः। अग्ने त्वां पारणव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वं पूष्य पृथिवी बहुरान उर्वी भवातोकाय तनयाय शम्योऽहं विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुन्ननावा दुरितातिपर्षि अग्नि अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानो अस्माकं भोगमितात्तनूनां पृतनावृतगं सनमानवुग्गम् अग्निं हुवें परमासदस्तात् सन्नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वं क्षामद्देवो अधिदुरितातिपर्षिः प्रत्नोषीकमिध्यो अध्वरेषु सना च होतानव्यश्च षष्ठी साञ्चाग्रे तनुवं विप्रयस्व सौभगमायुजुस्वां गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निचिन्तन्निवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभीसंवसानो वैष्णवी लोक इहमादयन्तम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमार्य धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात्। हिरण्यवर्णां हरणीं सुवर्णरजतस्य जां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो म आवहं तां मा आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमर्पगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं कामशं पुरुषानः अश्वपूर्वारतमध्यां हस्तीनादप्रमोदिनीं श्रियं देवीमुपह्वये श्रीमा देवी दुषतां तां सुवस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारामाद्रां ज्वलन्तीं तृतीयां तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णां तां मेहोपह्वये श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासा यशसा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामुदारां तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये अलक्ष्मीर्नेन शतां त्वाङ्गिनीम् आदित्यवर्णो तपसोऽधिजातो वनस्पतिस्तवृक्षोऽति बिल्वः तस्य फलानि तपसानुदन्तु मायान्तरायाश्च बाह्या अलक्ष्मीः उपैतु मां देवसखः कीर्तिश्च मुनिना सह प्रादुर्भूतोऽस्मि राष्ट्रे यस्मिन् कीर्तनमृगं दधातु मे क्षुत्पिपासामलां ज्येष्ठामलक्ष्मीं नाशनाम्यहम् अभूतिम् अस्मृतं च सर्वानिर्दुदमे गृहात् स्कन्दद्वारा दुरादर्शा नित्यपुष्टां करीशनीम् ईश्वरीगुं सर्वभूतानां तामेहोपह्वये श्रियं मनसः काममापूर्तिं वाचा सत्यमश्रीमहि पशूनां रूपमन्तस्य वै श्रीशयतामिषः कर्दमेना प्रजा भूता वै सम्भवकर्दमम् श्रियं वासय मे कुले मातरं पद्ममालिनीम् आपःसृजन्तु स्निग्धानि चक्री तव समे गृहे च देवी मातरं श्रियं वासय मे कुले आद्रां पुष्करणीं पुष्टिं सुवर्णां हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो मावः आद्रायः करणीं यष्टिं पिङ्गलां पद्ममालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो म आवह तां म आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमर्पगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभूतं गावो दासो स्वान्विन्देयं पुरुषानः यशुचिः प्रतो भूत्वा जुष्यादाजमन्वहं सुक्तं पञ्चदर्शनं श्रीकामा सततं जपेत् शान्तिः शान्तिः हरिः ओम् ये विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ 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 हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि 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 तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात्। हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ 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 जय
जय विघ्नेश्वर जय जय, जय लंबोदर जय जय, जय गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय, जय गणेश जय जय, जय विघ्नेश्वर जय जय, जय लंबोदर जय जय, जय गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय, जय गणेश जय जय। जय शारदा जय जय, जय वरदायिनी जय जय, जय शारदा जय जय, जय वरदायिनी जय जय, जय हंस वाहिनी बुद्धिदायिनी जय सरस्वती जय जय, जय हंस वाहिनी बुद्धिदायिनी जय सरस्वती जय जय, जय विघ्नेश्वर जय जय, जय लंबोदर जय जय, जय गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय, जय गणेश जय जय। जय शक्ति माँ जय जय, जय ज्योतिर्माँ जय जय, जय शक्ति माँ जय जय, जय ज्योतिर्माँ जय जय, जय पापनाशिनी मुक्तिदायिनी जय दुर्गे जय जय, जय पापनाशिनी मुक्तिदायिनी जय दुर्गे जय जय, जय विघ्नेश्वर जय जय, जय लंबोदर जय जय, जय गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय, जय गणेश जय जय, जय विघ्नेश्वर जय जय, जय लंबोदर जय जय, जय गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय, जय गणेश जय जय, जय जय गणेश जय जय, जय जय गणेश जय जय। जगत जननी मातेश्वरी, सहस्र नमन करो तोय, सुख संपत्ति वरदान दे, दास जान कर मोय। जय माँ सरस्वती वीणवादिनी, जय माँ सरस्वती वीणवादिनी। सरस्वती वीणवादिनी जय माँ सरस्वती वीणवादिनी जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जगत जननी माँ दुख हरिणी जगत जननी माँ दुख हरिणी सर्वशास्त्र ज्ञानेश्वरी सर्वशास्त्र ज्ञानेश्वरी सर्वशास्त्र ज्ञानेश्वरी जय माँ सरस्वती वीणवादिनी जय माँ सरस्वती वीणवादिनी जय जय माँ 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 तुम ही ध्यान सुर नर मुनि मानी तुम ही ध्यान सुर नर मुनि मानी तुम ही त्रिभुवन जग जानी तुम ही त्रिभुवन जग जानी तुम ही त्रिभुवन जग जानी जय माँ सरस्वती वीणवादिनी जय माँ सरस्वती वीणवादिनी जय जय माँ 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 जय जय माँ
Next. Saraswati Venava Saraswati
विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वम्भरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वम्भरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी तू अंबिका तू कालिका नवचंडिका तू नारायणी मांगे तेरे दर से जो दे वो भर के जाता। माहेश्वरी दुर्गेश्वरी परमेश्वरी सिद्धेश्वरी। माहेश्वरी दुर्गेश्वरी परमेश्वरी सिद्धेश्वरी। तू अंबिका माँ तू कालिका नवचंडिका तू नारायणी। विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वंभरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी। वरदान बस ये चाहो दर्शन तेरे ही पाहो। दुनिया बुलाए पर मैं तुझको न भूल पाऊं। वरदान बस ये चाहो दर्शन तेरे ही पाओ। दुनिया बुलाए पर मैं तुझको न भूल पाऊं। मुक्तेश्वरी रामेश्वरी अखिलेश्वरी भाग्येश्वरी। मुक्तेश्वरी रामेश्वरी अखिलेश्वरी भाग्येश्वरी। तू अंबिका माँ तू कालिका नवचंडिका तू नारायणी। विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वंभरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी। विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वंभरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी। सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी।
बोले जगदम्बिका माता की जय। We're going to prepare now for the Darshan of Ma Saraswati. Just to give you an idea of the flow, we want it to be very interactive, where you can come out and safely have your darshan of the Divine Mother. And I'll tell you how this is going to happen. So we're going to reveal her first, let you have the darshan. Everybody will stand, and so I'll tell you when. And then after we do Arti and so on, then we're going to have the Ashtoshatanama Avali, which is the 108 names of the Divine Mother. It is my desire to have all of you, when we are chanting the 108 names, for you to come up and put a flower. The number has increased now, so it might be 2-3 flowers per person. So come up and put a flower or two at the Divine Mother's feet, and then go back and sit down. In this way, you're participating in something very powerful process, which is, Archana in her name today. So if you don't have flowers, you can go to the puja store and get a few. At least everybody should have 1 or 2, depending on how many people are in here. Shri Saraswati Namaha. सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी ममतामयी करुणामयी ममतामयी करुणामयी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी
सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी
रूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप जग जीवनी संजीवनी समस्त जीवनेश्वरी जग जीवनी संजीवनी समस्त जीवनेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी
जगदीश्वरी
हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप
महेश्वरी
तमहारिणी शुभकारिणी मनमोहनी विश्वेश्वरी तमहारिणी शुभकारिणी मनमोहनी विश्वेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप ममतामयी करुणामयी ममतामयी करुणामयी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी जय जय माँ जय माँ 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 ओ जय जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ वरदे 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 वीण वारिणी वरदे 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 वीण वारिणी वरदे जय जय माँ जय माँ 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 वरदे 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 everybody stand जय जय माँ जय माँ 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 वरदे 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 जय हो वरदे महादेव। ओ वरदे 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 वरदे। जय करा श्री वीणा वादिनी माता की जय, सरस्वती माता की जय, श्री वाग्वादिनी माता की जय। Now, very nicely, without any talking or so, we're going to come now, and the number have built up, so we're going to chant the 108 names of Maa Saraswati, and everybody will come and offer a flower to her. When you come, there's a bowl in front of here, right? You take the flower. If you're a family of 4 or so, take one flower, bow with the flower, and place it in the bowl inside of here as an offering to Maa Saraswati. And then you go back to your seat. All right? Nicely. So we'll do that without any sort of interaction with people. Nice and slow. We're going to chant the 108 names of Maa Saraswati. This is a very powerful chanting to the Divine Mother, which all of you are going to be part of. Right? If you don't have flowers, there is Puja Store has some there. You can pick up a few. Oh. Om. Come now. And I'm not going to chant it fast. When you're putting the flower, I'm going to call the name. So everybody get a chance to be part of this really beautiful process. Om. Om. First name, Saraswati. Om Saraswatye Namaha. Om Mahabhadraye Namaha. Om Mahamaye Namaha. Om Varpradaye Namaha. Come now. Om Shri Padaye Namaha. Next. Om Padmanilayaye Namaha. Om Padmakshyaye Namaha. Om Padmavakraye Namaha. Om Shiva Nujaye Namaha. Om Pushtakabhurbhrite Namaha. Om Jnanabhadraye Namaha. Om Ramaye Namaha. Om Parayai Namaha. Om Kamarupayai Namaha. Om Mahavidyayai Namaha. Om Mahapataknashinyai Namaha. Om Mahakshayayai Namaha. Om Malinyai Namaha. Om Mahabhogayai Namaha. Om Mahabhujayai Namaha. Om Mahabhagayai Namaha. Om Mahutsayai Namaha. Om Divyangayai Namaha. Om Suravanditayai Namaha. Om Mahakalyai. Om Mahakalyai Namaha. Om Mahapashayai Namaha. ॐ महाकारायै नमः। ॐ महाङ्कुशायै नमः। ॐ पीतायै नमः। ॐ विमलायै नमः। ॐ विश्वायै नमः। ॐ विद्युन्मालै नमः। ॐ वैष्णव्यै नमः। ॐ चन्द्रदिकायै नमः। ॐ चन्द्रवदनायै नमः। ॐ चन्द्रलेखाविभूषितायै नमः। ॐ सावित्र्यै नमः। ॐ सुरसायै नमः। ॐ दिव्यै नमः। ॐ दिव्यालङ्कारभूषितायै नमः। ॐ वाग्देव्यै नमः। वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ वसुधायै नमः। ॐ तीव्रायै नमः। ॐ महाभद्रायै नमः। ॐ महाबलायै नमः। ॐ भोगदायै नमः। ॐ भारत्यै नमः। ॐ भामायै नमः। ॐ गोविन्दायै नमः। ॐ गोमत्यै नमः। ॐ शिवायै नमः। ॐ जटिलायै नमः। ॐ विद्यावासायै नमः। ॐ विन्ध्याचल विराजितायै नमः। ॐ चण्डिकायै नमः। ॐ वैष्णव्यै नमः। ॐ ब्राह्मायै नमः। ॐ ब्रह्माज्ञानैकसाने नमः। ॐ सौदामिन्ये नमः। ॐ सुधाभूत्यै नमः. Everybody had a chance? Come? All right, please be seated then, everybody. Unclasp your hands now. ॐ सुभद्रायै नमः। ॐ सुरपूजितायै नमः। ॐ सुवासिन्यै नमः। ॐ सुनासायै नमः। ॐ विनिद्रायै नमः. Come take some petals and show it when we're doing this. ॐ पद्मलोचनायै नमः. ॐ विद्यारूपायै नमः. ॐ विशालाक्षै नमः. ॐ ब्रह्मजायै नमः. ॐ महाफलायै नमः. ॐ त्रयीमूर्तये नमः. ॐ त्रिकालज्ञायै नमः. ॐ त्रिगुणायै नमः. ॐ शस्यरूपिण्ये नमः. ॐ शुम्भासुरप्रमन्थिन्ये नमः. ॐ शुभदायै नमः. ॐ शरणात्मिकाय स्वर्णात्मिकायै नमः. Om Raktabij Nihantve Namaha. Om Chamundaye Namaha. Om Ambikaye Namaha. Om Sri Mundakaya Praharanaye Namaha. Om Dhrumalochana Mardhanaye Namaha. Om Sarvadevastuyaye Namaha. Om Saumyaye Namaha. Om Surasura Namaskritaye Namaha. Om Kalratre Namaha. Om Kaladharaye Namaha. Om Rupa Saubhagyadayinye Namaha. Om Vagdivye Namaha. Asya Sri Mahasaraswatye Namaha. Om Vararuhaye Namaha. Om Varahye Namaha. Om Varijasanaye Namaha. Om Shriyambaraye Namaha. Om Sri Chitrambaraye Namaha. Om Chitramala Vibhushitaye Namaha. Om Kantaye Namaha. Om Kamapradaye Namaha. Om Vandhyaye Namaha. Om Vindhyarupa Supujitaye Namaha. Om Shvetanaye Namaha. Om Neelam Bhujaye Namaha. Om Chaturvarga Paladhaye Namaha. Om Chaturanan Samrajyaye Namaha. Om Raktamadhye Namaha. Om Niranjanaye Namaha. Om Hamsasanaye Namaha. Om Neelajangaye Namaha. Om Brahma Vishnu Shivatmikaye Namaha. Iti Sri Saraswati Ashto Shatanama Vali Namaha. Bole Sri Saraswati Mata ki Jai. Om Sri Jagadambika Mata ki Jai. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varde Kam Rupinim Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ है अंधियारा इस हृदय में सुर का दीप जला दे माँ सुर का दीप जला दे माँ. भजन सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ. Do anybody know here something named Surwa? Surwa? Young people, you don't even try that. You don't know what name Surwa. Pavesh, you know what name Surwa? Don't know what name. You know something named gravy? You know gravy? Sur, you know this. Everybody, there's something called gravy. All of you know what gravy is. So when you cook aloo curry, they give you the aloo and then they give you the gravy afterwards. That gravy in our traditional language is called surwa. Surwa. Give me some surwa. Aloo surwa. Surwa means the sweetness of the curry. If you eat the aloo alone, and I'm only talking about aloo, if you eat the aloo alone, no taste. You'll get a little bit. You'll get the carbs. But if you eat the surwa gives you the sweetness of the aloo curry. Surwa comes from the word sur, which means sweetness. Ma Saraswati is called Surki Devi Saraswati Ma. She is the Devi of sweetness. She is the Devi that blesses our voice with sweetness. So that when we speak, I'm going to initiate all of you today with a beautiful mantra, 2 mantras. One challenging, one semi-challenging. But when you get this through yourself, then speech does not become a problem in your life. You will speak anywhere you want to speak, when you want to speak, how you want to speak. Controlled tongue, controlled voice. You will have the purity of mind to think
to open your mind to everything in life and to purify your thoughts. Om Aim Vadavadavagbadinye Namaha, the mother of speech. Surki Devi Saraswati Ma. Surka Jnana Sikhade Ma. O mother, teach us the sweetness of knowledge. Hey Andhiyara is hirday me. This world is very dark. Our hearts sometimes become very dark. Surka Deep Jalade Ma. Put away the surwa for a little bit. Shouldn't be talking a lot about that for now. Put away the surwa a little bit and take Surka Deep Jalade Ma. Take the light of sweetness in the form of knowledge in your life. What is knowledge? Bhagyodayena bahujanma samarjitena. Bhagavad Mahapuran. Satsangame labhate purusham yadaye. Agyana hetu kritamoha mahandhakari. Agyana hetu. There is something called darkness, no? Black pot. What is blacker than black pot? I'm teaching you all some Guyanese language here today because our children should know a little bit. Andy, you know what black pot is? Andy? Black pot? Good boy. Gavin, you know what black pot is? Very good boy. Sandy, you don't know what black pot is, though. You don't? Okay. So black pot is when you take a karahi or a pot and you put it on a fireside, and then the bottom, after the fire hits it, becomes black. So there is a saying, one kahari cannot tell another kahari that the bottom black. You know that story? One kahari cannot tell another kahari that the bottom black because both of them have black pot. There is nothing blacker than black pot or darker than black pot. But our Veda says, no, hold on. Bhagyo dayena bhajanma samajitena satsangameva labhate purusham yadavi. Agyana hetu kritamoha mahandakari. Black pot is called andakar. It's dark, it's black. But there is something darker than that. It is called Maha Andhakari. And what is that? Greatest darkness, Agyana, ignorance. When we cannot think properly, speak properly, be reasonable in life, then that is darker than black pot. That is Maha Andhakari. You are living in total darkness. Ma Saraswati. When we're living in that kind of darkness, she comes in this form of Saraswati, in this white, pure form, and bless us with intelligence in life. I'm so happy to see all of you today, so many of you, and most importantly, I'm happy to see the young, fragile minds of our community, the young, thinking, brilliant minds of our community in the form of our children, our young people, and also the grown-ups, because knowledge is not only for young people. Older folks need a lot of it too. So today we sing Suraki Devi Saraswati Ma, a very beautiful song. I'm going to sing first because I don't want anybody to sing out my song. I know when somebody sing out your song, your whole katha grande. So, I know how many of them know the song already. We'll sing it. Reet na janu, geet na janu, preet me janu, charno ki. You put the singers of the singers in front of her in this world. My friends, they will tell the Divine Mother, Mother, no matter how much I know to sing, no matter how I know to sing, when I stand in front of you, Rita na janu, Gita na janu, Prita na janu, Charno. I don't know anything, oh Mother, when I stand in front of you, because the very voice that I open to sing your praises, that voice was given to me by you. You know, once, many years ago, we hosted Anup Jalota. Everybody remember that incident? Y'all were there? Right? We hosted Anup Jalota at a big banquet hall. 1,300 people came. We were in the unit that time, not this Mandir. Nobody knew us. Well, few people knew us. But we hosted Anup Jalota, and first time I met him, we chatted and so. And one of the questions you meet people like that when you ask them is, how come you can sing so bad, man? He said, I sing bad? No. I said, no. That's my Guyanese thing. How come you can sing so good? And he says, Panditji, of course, what you put in is what you get out. That's what he says. What you put in is what you get out of this singing. Means whatever training you put in, whatever knowledge you put in, that's what you get out. But he said, Agar Vag Devi Mata ki bhala Ashirvad aapke paas nahi hai. If the Divine Mother Saraswati's blessings are not with you, then no voice can become sweet. It was a simple but beautiful teaching. And that is why all of us today, listen, all of us can sing, Sur ki gati mein kya janu, what do I know about a song, Ek bhajan karna janu. When I stand, in front of her, we are all nothing. So let's sing this beautiful song. We'll do a very beautiful shloka today from Saraswati Pratana. I'll explain it to you, some of the power she possesses. And then I'll initiate all of you in a very beautiful mantra, every one of you, so that you could always be, of course, close to the Divine Mother.
सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ। ओ रीत न जानू, गीत न जानू, प्रीत में जानो चरणों की। रीत न जानू, गीत न जानू, प्रीत न जानो चरणों की। ज्ञान नहीं अज्ञानी हूँ मैं, सच्ची राह दिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ।
इस हृदय में सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ।
हो साज तुम ही, आवाज तुम ही हो, लाज तुम ही बस रख देना। साज तुम ही, आवाज तुम ही हो, लाज तुम ही बस रख लेना। तेरी चरण शरण आया हूँ, पग की धूल बना ले माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में,
सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ।
सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ। ओ पूजन अर्चन वंदन सब कुछ, शब्द मन अर्पण माता। पूजन अर्चन वंदन सब कुछ, शब्द सुमन अर्पण माता। प्रेम अकेला भेंट तुम्हें कर, वरद हस्त स्वीकारो माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, 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 सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। पूजन अर्चन वंदन सब कुछ, शब्द सुमन अर्पण माता।
But blessings don't come like that. Pujan, Archan, Vandan, Sab Kuch. What is Pujan? You know what Pujan is? Pujan, Archan. What we did here this evening is called Archana. Archana, the people who are involved in my class, they know what Archana is. Archana is when you take flower and you call the Divine Mother's name. And you say, Om Saraswati Namaha. You put the flower there. Om Bhadrakalye Namaha. You put the flower there. You call her name so many times that you have no time to say any other name in this world, and you call it with love. Look at what we're doing every day. Shiv Sahasranam. 1,000 times we call Mahadev Bhagwan name. 1,000 times every morning. 1,008. Sometimes 2,000. 70 plus people are up Om Namah Shivaya, all time they're going through our Vandana every morning. Don't you think the Lord will have a little bit of compassion and says, listen, I need to sleep. Can you hurry up and go? I'll give you whatever blessings you want. Of course, Ma Saraswati. Pujan Archana Vandana Sab Kuch Shabda Suman Arpan Mata. Prema Akela Bhet Tume Kar Varda Hasta Swikaroma. When we go to her, she's always in Varda Hasta, always there blessing you. This prayer I'll explain to you is a very powerful prayer. And it's called Sri Sharda Pratna Athava Saraswati Stuti. It's a very beautiful prayer that identifies some beautiful names of Ma Sharda Devi. He Sharade, Namatade, Kashmi Purivasini, He Kashmi Puryavasini, Tvam Bhagavati Yaham Praptyaha, Tvam Bhagavati Yaha Praptaha, Apaye Uttam Purushaye Vachaneha, Ya Shraddhaya Dharana Medha, Vagdevi Vidivallabha, Bhakti Jihvan Grasannadasam, Shama Diggunnadayini. If I tell you that Ma Saraswati, and this is for the children who are here especially tonight, Ma Saraswati can make you pass any exams that you want to pass. She can make you study any subject you want to study and pass. She can make you a great speaker. She can make you a great singer. Nobody else can do that. Please listen to me attentively. I'll tell you this. Nobody else can do that. Only she has the ability to bless you. This pratana is talking about that. Where whatever you desire in life, where it has to do with knowledge, speech, shabda, swar, sweetness, then nobody else can give it to you but her. But remember, she is only the light. In a pitch dark street, you don't know where to go, where your house even sometimes if you've lived in certain places. But when the light comes on, the light shows you the path. The light gives you that path to go. Light gives you the path to go. The question is, are you going to walk the path? Are you going to walk the path? This is her. She will give you blessings. Take blessings of knowledge. Take blessings of singing. Take blessings of sweetness of voices. Our children, please learn this. When you go and invest so many years into singing, into sangeet, into dancing, into playing music, it is not only when you're in high school you should do that. Because the trend is, for many, not all, for many the trend is when you finish high school, you finish those things, you graduate from that. Well, that is not so, my friends. That is not so. The more you embrace sangeet in your life, singing in your life, the more you sharpen this tongue with the sweetness of Ma Saraswati, the more sweet you become in life. The more sweet you become in life. Never ever feel that these things that we teach you, or our dancing or singing and all that, is only for a certain level in life. Ma Saraswati takes it in different. What is this verse saying? She is who? Ya Shraddha Dharana Medha. Ya Shraddha. She is Shraddha. She is faith. When Rakta Bij was in the battle, my friends, with Ma Kali and Chamunda and everything, all of them had strength. They had power, but very little of them had faith. That's why they had to call in Saraswati. When Saraswati came in, she's a very soft energy, very pure energy. She's not Kali, she's not Durga. She's very gentle. She came in, everybody have axe and cutlass and chapa and all these kind of things, fighting Rakta Bij. She came in with her sitar and she came in with her lota, kamandal. Are Kali, Kali, tell me what to do, who to fight. She doesn't know what to do. But the fact that she was there, and Rakta Bij was defeated, she was given a name. She was given a name. And that name is, I highlighted it for you today. She was given that name. She was there. And because she was there, she's called Raktabij Jinre Namaha, the one who contributed to the slaying of Raktabij. She was there. Although we may not know to do something, my friends, by showing up there sometimes to give support like she did, that's very important. She's Shraddha, she's faith, she's Dharana. Dharan means one who can hold memory. You can retain, you have good memory. You go to school, you learn something, and you retain that knowledge, what has been taught to you, not only to pass an exam, but for the rest of your life. She is Dharana. Ya Shraddha Dharana Medha. This is one of my favorite names of Master Saraswati. Medha. Medha means intelligence. She's Medha, the one who is intelligent. In the Vedas, by the way, we chant what we call the Medha Suktam. Medha Suktam. Yaschandasam vrishavo vishwarupa chandobhyo dhamita sambabhuvaha samendro medhaya smrinotu amritasya devadharanam bhuyasam. Anyway, he chants it better than me, so I was looking at him, but he now look at me. This is called the Medha Suktam from the Vedas. Medha means one who blesses you with good memory, Master Saraswati Devi. The Medha Suktam, we chanted it this evening. That's the first chanting we did to Master Saraswati, so that the memory in us will be very vibrant. You know, you start to lose your memory in life, unfortunately. You know, it's not a pleasant thing in many cases, but people embrace it with so much joy. Before COVID and thing, I used to visit hospitals, patients, and so on. And you know, sometimes there are people, there are patients who have lost their memory, some Hindu patients and thing. We go and we say prayer and thing. And sometimes you'll hold the person's hand, Pitaji, I'm so sorry, you know, going through this and all that. He said, Panditji, no, you're sorry, but I'm happy. He says, you know, dementia, right? And they would say, one gentleman said that, I asked, why are you happy, uncle? He says, why am I happy? He says, I get to meet new people every day. I'm meeting the same body, but I'm meeting new people every day. I forget them, and then they come and I say, how are you doing again? I get to meet new people every day. I get to read new books every day. I get to see new TV shows every day. Right? I get to see everything new every day. People take things so positive in life. Let us pray to Medha Devi. All of us are going to get old one day. You know, the young people feel that old age is for old people alone. That we never get old. Right? All the young people sitting here today. I know you all think of your mom and dad as old and outdated, and that you will never get there. Please, Lord, that one day you will be old and outdated too. You'll have children. You know, my mom used to tell me a story about two pigs. Baby pig asked mother pig, Mother, why is your mouth so long? And mother pig tell baby pig, don't worry, child. One day you will grow and your mouth will be longer than mine. Because I'm going to shrink and you're going to be vibrant. Right? All of you who think our parents are old and outdated, please pray for yourself, because one day you will lose it little by little as well. You will lose it little by little. But let us pray to Ma Saraswati. Medha Devi Jushamana is a Vedic prayer. That Mother, may you bless our people so that they retain their memory. Now the prayer says, Yash Shraddha Dharana Medha Vagdevi. She is Vagdevi. Om Aim Vada Vada Vagvadinye Namaha. Vak means the speech. Vagdevi. It means the speech. You know what the Puranas tell us? The Puranas tells us, Bhakti Jihvan Nashraddhanaha. They say one who speaks very well, who speaks very positive, who speaks very sweet. Not only sweet in front of you, but who would naturally speak well. They are Bhakti Jihva Grasadana. Saraswati Mata has graced that devotee's tongue with good speech. Saraswati Mata lives on not only Kanta Viraje Saraswati, but it's a filter of that You see how important she is? She's called Vak Devi, the mother of speech. Every word that comes out of your mouth, it must reflect goodness in this life. It must reflect goodness. Bhakti Jihwangra Sadana Shamadigun Dayining. You grace the devotee speech and you're the bestower of inner peace, O Mother. The world has discovered something called inner peace today. Ma Saraswati is that Devi. Then, what else is she? Who is she? Bhadrakale Namo Nityam Saraswatye Namo Namaha. Y'all know this one, right? Veda Vedanta Vedanga Vidyasthane Bhayevacha. Every child who passed through my hands in teaching, they know this mantra. They know they're shaking their head now. Bhadrakalye Namo Nityam. She is also called Bhadrakali. In Kurukshetra, where Krishna Bhagwan, the war was fought, Bhadrakali is there. There is Kali and there's Bhadrakali. Bhadrakali means a smiling form of Kali. She is the smiling form. She's always smiling and very graceful. Bhadrakalye Namo Nityam Saraswatye Namo Namaha. Veda Vedanta Vedanga Vidyasthane Bhayevacha. And she is the Veda. She is Vedanta. She is the philosophy of the Vedas. She exists everywhere as a flow of knowledge. That is why she's called Saraswati. Saraswati means the flow of knowledge, the flow. Veda Vedanta Vedanga. It is the Vedas, the Vedanta, the philosophy of the Vedas, and the Vedanga, the limbs of the Vedas. She is everything, Ma Saraswati Devi. Knowledge, my friends, do not flow without her grace. Speech does not happen without her grace. The gurus will tell you in the Sri Vidya tradition, our gurus will tell us, students, never ever embark on anything without Saraswati Mata. There's one mantra I'm going to teach you this evening. Two mantras. Repeat after me. Om. Om. I can't hear you. Om. Aim. Aim. Vada Vada. Vada Vada. Vak. Varinye. Namaha. Om. Aim. Vada Vada. Vak. Varinye Namaha. Om. Aim. Vada Vada. Vak. Varinye Namaha. I'll type it and pin it on our message here tonight so people will have it. And I'll post it up as well because you need to have this. Om Aim Vada Vada Vak Varinye Namaha. There's a mantra given to me by my guru, Saraswati Devi. My background is Sri Vidya. I study the details of the mother in her Dash Mahavidya and so on, but that's a different thing. But where her worship is concerned, Vada Vada Vagvani, this is Aim is the root. Just like Shreem is the root for Lakshmi and Kleem is the root for Durga, Aim is the root for Saraswati. Very easy to remember, Aim. So like I am, I'm. Huh? Aim. How do you remember this mantra? Aim. I, right? Vada Vada. I love Vada. Anybody know what Vada is? Vada is a South Indian bara. Right? South Indian bara. North Indian call it bara. The South Indian call it Vada. So I, Vada Vada. I like Vada Vada very much. You have to find ways to remember stuff. Otherwise, memory will not be there. If Saraswati leaves you, memory gone, where's your tactic, right? I am Vada Vada Vak Varinye Namaha. Vak is speech. Varinye. Bless me give me the blessing, O Mother, of great speech. And you gore that mantra. You know Gote or Gore? Bhavesh, you know what Gore mean? Or Gote? So you got to teach us by the Guyanese. We can't let these Saurava story go away. You got to maintain this old tradition of Karahi and thing. Anyways, when you Gote or you Gore or you repeat constantly this mantra, Om Aim Vada Vada Bhagvarninye Namaha. It's just like you do anything consistently, you don't have to think about doing it. Mind muscle, mental muscle, it becomes. Saraswati Mata, you will not be speaking anymore. You will not be speaking anymore. She will be speaking for you. You will not be singing anymore. She'll be singing for you. You will not be thinking anymore. Somebody asks you something, you gotta look up a sky like this, like the answer is written on the wall. No. You'll give the answer right away. You will do all of that because she will be speaking for you. Ma Saraswati will be thinking for you. Ma Saraswati will be singing for you. But she has to bless you first. Aum Aim Vada Vada Vagvardinye Namaha. You ask me for the mantra, I'll give it to you. Actually, I'm giving it to you right now. Everybody online, Om Aim Vada Vada Vagvardinye Namaha. And the very simple mantra that I've taught all of you in so many Navratri. Vidyavantam Yashaswantam Lakshmivantam Janam Kuru. What? Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Disojay. I don't think you're using the mantras because you would have shouted out loud and I would have heard. Vidyavantam, Ma Saraswati, bless me with Vidya. Now how do you remember this mantra? Vidyavantam. Vidya is knowledge, Vantam, I wantam. Vidya, I wantam. Guyanese language. Bhavesh, if you know Guyanese, you can learn this mantra. Vidya Vantam. Yashaswantam. Yash means fame and richness and thing. Lakshmi Vantam Janam Kuru. All of them are in this mantra. Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi. Recite that lots of times. Vidya Vantam Yashaswantam Lakshmi Vantam Janam Kuru. Saraswati is a very peaceful mother. She wants no disturbance. So if you bother her, she'll help you very nicely. Vidyavantam Yashaswantam Lakshmi Vantam Janam Kuru Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Visojay. Children, let me tell you, the generation of your parents and their parents are not where they are today because they were smart alone. They are very prayerful people. They are very prayerful people. My parents and their generation, that generation of people right now who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s, right? That generation of people are very strong, willpower people. They don't even know how to operate a phone. Sometimes they got dial a phone, somebody got great-grandparent got dial a phone for them. But you know what? They fostered education, knowledge, and guidance to all the intelligent minds that are calling them outdated. You know what they had with them? They had prayers with them. They prayed very hard. They were devoted people. That is why we're spending so much time with children, to let them know to pray, and pray. And pray does not mean, Master Switi mig exam tomorrow, pasam, Ganesh mig exam tomorrow. No, that's not pray. That's bartering. I'm going to buy laddu for you afterwards. No. Prayer is doing something. Om Aim Vada Vada Bhagavadinye Namaha. Prayer is chanting mantras. Prayer is doing sadhanas. So that when you have banked enough prayers and karmas in that storage, then you can withdraw some of it. This is the beauty of Ma Saraswati. So I give you two mantras. Om Aim Vada Vada Bhagavadinye Namaha. If that is a little too hard to you, that one is very, very powerful, then you can choose Vidyavantam Yashaswantam Lakshmivantam Janam Kuru. Lakshmivantam Janam Kuru. This is Ma Saraswati Devi. And this prayer, I'll do one more verse because it is so very powerful. Ya Brahma Swarupa Brahmana Swarupa Ya Jyoti Rupa Ya Sanati Ya Dhyantaritaha Ya Sarva Nidhyata Ati Devi Tasye Vane Saraswati Namaha Namaha. Vanyate Shabda Iti Vani. Vanyate Shabdya Iti Vani. What is called speech? Vanyate. That which is said is called a speech. That which is said is called a speech. Somebody say, make a speech. Whatever you say is called a speech. Let me remind you of an old teaching I've always given to you. All of you here know what is toothpaste. Colgate, it's about toothpaste. When you squeeze it out of the tube, you can't put it inside back. You squeeze it out of the tube, you can't put it inside back. That is a perfect example of what Varni is, a speech is. When you say something, you can't put it back in your mouth, it's gone. When you say something, it's gone. You can't swallow it back. You can apologize, but the damage is already done. This tongue is the most gentle part of the body, yet it is the most destructive weapon that we have. A bullet or an arrow may hurt you and heal, but the words from the tongue, my dear friends, may never heal. The words that come out of your mouth, be careful what you tell people. Not everything you feel you must tell people. Not everything you think you must tell people. Because it will not only hurt them, it will hurt the source where it's coming from. Right? Where it's coming from, it will hurt. Whatever you say, it shapes you. It shapes you. It creates an aura over you. And when you present yourself, you're presenting that as well. So careful. The mantra says, Vanye Shachyata iti vani. That which is said is a speech. And what is said cannot be taken back. It is, you can't unhear it. Right? You cannot unhear it. You've heard it already, the person. Prostrations to Varni, who is the great Supreme Spirit, the mother of speech. Yaya vina jagat sarvam shashvajivan mritam bhavet. Jnana vidhe devya tasye saraswatye namo namaha. Who is she? Yaya bina. Without who the whole world will not survive, because we cannot survive without intelligence, my friends. Finally, I'll give you a name that we chant today. It is called Om Sursaye Namaha. The 38th name in her 108 names is called Om Sursaye Namaha. Sursa. Everybody know who named Sursa? Auntie Leila, you know who Sursa is? If you know Ramayana, you know Sursa. Sundarkand, everybody know Sursa? Sursa, when Hanumanji was going across the ocean, the big snake, remember the big snake? That appeared in front of Hanumanji and opened her jaws. When Hanumanji was going, who is Hanumanji? Hanumanji is a storehouse of intelligence and strength. And the Devatas want to make sure that he is the right man for the job. So what they did, they sent someone to test his strength and his intelligence. You can't send anybody to test Hanumanji's intelligence, people. Nobody can test his intelligence. Nobody is as strong as him. Nobody is as great as him where intelligence and strength is concerned. So if you want to test him, you have to send the mother of intelligence. The Devatas, they took Saraswati. They said, Saraswati, I know you're they're kind and gentle and you're so divine, but please, we need a favor from you today. Mother says, Saraswati, you need a favor from me? People only need favor when they need to pass exams. I say, yes. We need someone to pass an exam. Who is it? They said, Hanuman. Saraswati Ma says, what? You need to put Hanuman for an exam? The Devata says, yes. Well, what kind of exam you need? You need to put him to the intelligence test. Ma Saraswati says, Jai Hanuman Gyan Gunasagar. He is the ocean of knowledge. There is no one as smart as him. How are you going to put me to test him? A beautiful discussion. They said, no, you have to come up with a way to test him. Ma Saraswati says, Devatas, I'm going to go and test him, but I guarantee you, there is no one who can fail him, for he is Gyan Gunasagar. He is the storehouse of knowledge. So Saraswati says, okay, what do you want me to do? They say, I know you're very beautiful and gentle, but you must take the form of a snake. And when she heard that, it was very disturbing. Very heard that is very disturbing, right? But she took the form as this big snake, Surasa Nam. And she appeared in front of Hanumanji, big and tall. Hanumanji saw her. Hanumanji says, Jan Deu Mai. Sundarkand says this, by the way, this beautiful book is available in the bookstore. This beautiful Sundarkand Hanumanji says, Surasa, Jan Devu Mai, O mother, please. Let me read you the verse, man. तब तब वदन पथिन हुआई सत्य कहु मोहि जान दे माई कवने हूँ जतन देहि जाना दृससी न मोहि कये हूँ हनुमाना जय राम श्री राम जय 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 राम जात पवन सुत देवन देका जावन को बल बुद्धि विशेषा सुरसा नाम अहिन के माता Sursa naam ehne ke mata. Tulsidas ji says, Sursa. Remember Sur? Surwa, that is the sweetness. Sursa naam, the snake rose, and the snake's name was Sursa naam ehne ke mata. And Tulsidas called her mother. How do you call a snake a mother? This is Ma Saraswati herself. She rose, my friends, and Hanumanji, Aaj sanarun mo deen ha ahara. She doesn't know what to say. So she tells Hanumanji, Hanuman, hey, aaj suranamone dina hua. The gods have provided a meal to me today. Hanuman look around. Hanuman said, what meal are you talking about? What is your meal? You're a snake. Sunata bachanaka hu pawana kumara. The snake says, no, you are my meal. Hanumanji says, me? You're going to eat me? I'm going to eat you. Hanumanji says, no. Ram kaj kari fir mein avus. A Sita kai suri prahu sunavu. Hanumanji says, listen, great snake, I am going to do Ram's work. Let me go find out where Sita Ma is. I'll go tell Ram, and then I'll come back, and then you'll eat me. Then you'll eat me. Surasa is thinking probably this is like catching a thief. And the thief said, wait. No, call police yet. Let me thief the stuff. I'll go put it away, and then I'll come back, and then you can call the police. Sursa said, no, I want to eat you now. Tab bane pathan aayi satya kahe mohi jaan de mai. And when the two of them couldn't come to a compromise, Hanumanji Maharaj says, Jaan de mai. Mother, spare my life, oh mother. And mother says, no, I want to eat you. And then he said, okay, if you can enter my mouth and exit without me catching you, the snake is saying, enter my mouth and exit without me catching you, I'll let you go. So who is going to test Hanuman? Sursama opened her jaws. Hanumanji became big and tall. Sursama, and this is Saraswati, putting a test, making the exam more hard. And the papers got more long. Hanumanji became taller and taller and taller. And when she became so big, her jaws, Hanumanji, Masaka Saman, he became as tiny as a fly. And he entered quickly the jaws of Masursa and come out back. And then he became big and tall again. Jai Hanuman. Bale bojo bajrang bali Bhagwan ki jai. He stood up in front of Sursama and he bowed. And he says, Mata, I have fulfilled my promise. Please let me go. And you know what Sursama tell Hanumanji? Jao beta. Hum hai Saraswati. I am Saraswati. I have come here to put you to a test. And you, Hanuman, you may fall, but you never will fail. You never. That's a blessing she gave. You will fall, but you never will fail. And children, that is a blessing Hanumanji, Ma Saraswati is going to give you today. You may fall in life, but you will never fail. You may not do well in a subject, in an exam, in a business, in life, or whatever it is. You may attempt and you may fall. But don't discredit yourself, because when she blesses you, you will never fail. It is my prayer this evening that all of you who have come here, and of course so many of you logged on, I tell all of you counted a man there today, but still are you logged on? But that's okay. God bless all of you still. I send a blessing. I ask Ma Saraswati to bless all our viewers as well, who couldn't be here because they're living so far away and so. And all of you who are here, that may she never make you fail. Right? Fall but never fail. It's okay to fall. It's okay to fall. Dust out yourself. Take a few days off. Get some sleep. and rise again. But never will you fail when her blessings are with you. Repeat after me. Om Aim Vada Vada Vak Vadinye Namaha. Everybody online as well, please chant. I can't hear you. Everybody in the mandir. Om Aim Vada Vada Vak Vadinye Namaha. Om Aim Vada Vada Vak Vadinye Namaha. Vidyavantam Yashaswantam Lakshmivantam Janam Kuru Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Diso Jaye. Very beautiful mantras. Please chant them and get the blessings of the Divine Mother. Prem se bolo Saraswati Mata ki, Veena Varini Mata ki Jai. And lastly, this one is for all the children. She is called one name. There we go. Name number 10. She's called Pushtaka Bhrite. Pushtaka Bhrite. Pushtak means book. Everybody? Pustak means book. Bhrite, the form. Everybody, the book that you have, the book, she is the form of the book. Right? She here, this book, this is Saraswati. She has taken this pledge to come in the form of books to enlighten your life. Now, I know all of you got Kindle and you got Google and thing these days, Google Guru and so, but books are very important for your life. Now, when you have books, you must treat them with respect. You never walk over a book. You never, put it in a place where it's inappropriate. You always treat your books with respect because your book is Pushtaka Bhrite Namaha. Om Saraswati Mata. This is a prayer we learn as children. Saraswati Mata Vina Pushtaka Dharani Hansavayini. She is the form of the book. All our lovely books that have been given to us. All our lovely children. I'm so happy to see all of you. Can't tell you how happy am I to see all of you. And I will invite all of you now to come have the darshan of the Divine Mother. By families, by groups, so you don't have to line up and wait. What you're going to do, the volunteers are going to put a nice table in front here. So you put your prasadam and your flowers and your dakshinanting and you bow to the Divine Mother. Right? And when you come here, please, Om Aim Vada Vada Vak Vadinye Namaha. It's not about putting a banana and an apple alone. It's about getting the darshan of the Devi. This is a very powerful day. This day is also called Basant Panchami, where we plant holka. Devi Sharada Sumiro. Got this right. Arisiya Bhajram Chandra ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. The first Chautal in the whole Chautal book. You know which one is it? The first Chautal in the whole Chautal book. Before Shiva Shankar, Dina Dayalu Mahabardhani, before everything else, there is Chautal to Ma Saraswati. And she blesses that everybody can sing Chautal. As long as you can shout, you become Chautal. Are Devi Sharad Sumiro Manavo Hirday Se Jani. 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 O Hirday Se Jani. Devi Sharad Sumiro Manavo Hirday Se Jani. Oh Devi Sharad. Come on everybody. Manavo Hirday Se Jani. Devi Sharad Sumiro Manavo Hirday Se Jani. Devi Sharad Sumiro Manavo Hirday Se Jani. O ओ देवी शारद सुमिरो मनावो हृदय से जानी, 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 ओ देवी शारद सुमिरो मनावो हृदय से जानी, ओ देवी शारद सुमिरो मनावो हृदय जानी, देवी शारद सुमिरो मनावो हृदय से जानी, देवी शारद सुमिरो मनावो हृदय से, अरे भैया रे देवी शारद सुमिरो मनावो हृदय से जानी, देवी शारद सुमिरो मनावो हृदय से जानी। अरे सुमिरन करो राम और लक्ष्मण भरत भुआल बखानी, अरे सुमिरन करो राम और लक्ष्मण भरत भुआल बखानी, अरे भरत भुआल बखानी सवरिया भरत भुआल बखानी, अरे भरत भुआल बखानी सवरिया भरत भुआल, अरे सुमिरन करो राम और लक्ष्मण भरत भुआल बखानी, अरे सुमिरन करो राम और लक्ष्मण भरत भुआल बखानी, और सुमिरन करो राम और लक्ष्मण भरत भुआल बखानी। सुमिरन करो श्री मात जानकी हो, 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 सुमिरन करो श्री मात जानकी, अरे सुमिरन करो श्री मात जानकी हो, सुमिरन करो श्री मात जानकी हो, सुमिरन करो श्री मात जानकी हो, अरे सुमिरन करो श्री मात जानकी हो, सुमिरन करो श्री मात जानकी हो। तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से, अरे भैया रे तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय, अरे भैया रे तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी, अरे भैया रे तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से, अरे भैया रे तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी, तुम हो तीन लोक की रानी हृदय से जानी। That's the very first Chautal book. And who is it dedicated to? देवी शारद सुमिरो मनावो हृदय से जानी, देवी शारद, we bow to you Devi Sarad Saraswati, hृदय से जानी, bless our heart so that we can be festive in life. बोले सरस्वती माता की जय. So come on up now everybody and get the blessings of the Divine Mother. We'll have bhajans. Everybody who wants to sing, please come on up. Even the elders who are here, if you want to come up and sing, please do so. And the children will make way for that. Bring your prasadam and everything. It is nicely set up here. Please start now. Please come on up, whoever wants to come up. Bole Saraswati Mata ki, Veena Varinni Mata ki, Jai. Auntie Kamal come, Auntie Leela come, please come and sing. Whoever is here. After that, when you sit down back, we'll prepare for Aarti. Om Pandit ji आइए प्रसाद चढ़ाते. Om नाभ्यासिदंतरिक्षागुम. अच्छा, ये बेहतर है. नाभ्यासिदंतरिक्षागुम शीष्णो जो समोरतथा.
जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी. जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी
Om
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणीं विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धि भवतु मे सदा। बार बार में वंदन करता, बार बार में वंदन करता, सुन ले अर्जी हमार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में भास तुम्हार। बार बार में वंदन करता, सुन लो अर्जी हमार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। माघ मास में शुक्ल पक्ष में तिथि पंचमी आती है। इस दिन तेरी यहाँ उपत्ति यहाँ हवा फैलाती है। माघ मास में शुक्ल पक्ष में तिथि पंचमी आती है। उस दिन तेरी यहाँ उपत्ति यहाँ हवा फैलाती है। सब बच्चों की जननी माँ, सब बच्चों की जननी माँ करते तुम उद्धार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। बार बार में वंदन करता, सुन लो अर्जी हमार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश सदा तेरी है चिंतन करती है। करता हरता हरते पन के सृष्टि पालन करती है। ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश सदा तेरी है चिंतन करती है। करता हरता हरते पन के सृष्टि पालन करती है। सब बच्चों की जननी माँ, सब बच्चों की जननी माँ करते हुई प्रणाम। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। हे विनवादिनी चरणों में दास तुम्हार। चरणों में दास तुम्हार। चरणों में दास तुम्हार।
So as the folks they're lining up to sing, it's so nice to see all of you again. The temple feels so lively with people inside. The temple must feel lively every Sunday morning as well. We'd like all of you to come on out and do pujas in the morning. Come on out, let the services resume back. I know the online presence is very strong and we encourage that. Come on out back at the temple. It is so nice. Even all the gods are smiling. Bhagwan Shivji's cheeks, he not smiles so much for me like he's smiling for all of you. So please come on out whenever you can and be in service again to the temple and to the Divine Mother. Everybody online was, there are a lot of people are chanting group online. That was Auntie Kamal who sang and Auntie Leela who sang just now. I think they know the voices. So all of you can sing like that too, but you got to come back to the temple. All right, Gauri is going to sing now.
Tina Janavani Varadayani, Tina Janavani Varadayani, Jnana Swarupini Narayani, Jnana Swarupini Narayani, Sarveshwari, Amba Jagadishwari, Sarveshwari,
जगदीश्वरी दया करो माँ, जगदीश्वरी दया करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, जगदीश्वरी दया करो माँ, जगदीश्वरी दया करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ। सर्वेश्वरी रक्षा करो माँ, सर्वेश्वरी रक्षा करो माँ, परमेश्वरी बल करो माँ, परमेश्वरी बल करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, जगदीश्वरी दया करो माँ, जगदीश्वरी दया करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, जगदीश्वरी दया करो माँ, जगदीश्वरी दया करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, सर्वेश्वरी रक्षा करो माँ, सर्वेश्वरी रक्षा करो माँ, परमेश्वरी बल करो माँ, परमेश्वरी बल करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ, शिव शंकरी कृपा करो माँ।
बोले सरस्वती माता की जय। Sabrina, you sing it, right? So Sabrina will sing the last bhajan. Before she do that, I want to remind all of you, we are in the sadhana period right now for Shiv Bhagwan. Our next major puja is on February 20th, and that will be Shiva Sahasranam done in your home. The very powerful Shiva Sahasranam and Yantra Puja on February 20th at 10 a.m. So 2 weeks from now, I hope all of you will participate in that very powerful thing. We are doing it at the temple right now, and it is just making everybody stronger the more you do it every day. So please, 3-4 thali, yeah? A lot of people. 5, very good, yeah. So please participate with us. I would like to encourage all of you as well, as you're doing these things, to please support our puja store. You know, the neighboring puja stores, they become rich when we do puja, but our puja store has everything you need. I would like to ask you to support it as I do. I'm a big supporter of the puja store because, you know, it helps us a lot. Today's mala, Jasmine Mala and Saraswati Ma Mala, is sponsored by Akash. Everybody know Akash, giving thanks to Ma Saraswati for blessings in his life. And we'd like to ask the Divine Mother to continue to bless him as well with knowledge and all the things he deserves in life. Thank you, Akash. Single and ready to mingle. And finally, before we do all that, Mahashivratri is in the 28th of February, not any other day, 28th. We have 5 nights of Katha starting from the 23rd, right? Every night we're doing puja and Shiv Puran Katha. It's nice, it's cold, it's gray, it's dark, or whatever it is. Shivji Katha, you not have a lot to do. Come on out to the temple. Sponsor an evening. Sit down with your family to do some Shiv Puja. We've gone through a lot in life. Let us sit together and give thanks. right? Become a Shrota, sponsor an evening. They'll have multiple Shrota, doesn't matter. Sponsor an evening, come on out, let's listen to Shiv Bhagwan Katha, all his battles that he did for us, and everything like that. And let us prepare for Shivratri, which is on the 28th. Shivratri is going to be very beautiful. We are designing it so that it becomes a smooth night. You don't have to line up 2 hours for throw some water on Shivji. You will come nicely, 1 prahar for liquids, 1 prahar for prasad, 1 prahar for just flowers and things like that. But you will make the same amount of donation when you come, okay? You're not going to short that. You're going to make the same amount of donation as you have made every year. I look at it this way. If you come at Shivratri night to give Bhagwan Shivji or to the temple in the name of Shivji Bhagwan $200, no matter if you go 1 time or you go 4 times, you'll make that donation to the Lord. But we want to make it not a night of lining up. We want to make it a night of enjoyment, where you bring your beads, right? It might be a little cold. Bring your shawl. You must come with your shawl. I know we might have some for sale and so on. So you wrap up nice, you do Om Namah Shivaya, Trambakam Yajamahe, meditate. See the beauty that we will be presenting to you in the form of lingam. You will be mesmerized. Come and spend Shivratri with us here, this night of Shivratri. We'll make it nice and safe, of course, for everybody. But come on out and become part of the process. So a lot of work and planning is going to this. And it involves, of course, everything costs money. Even praying to God costs money. Leaf costs money to buy. You got to buy grass and everything. Last year, I asked people, the families, to donate $108 on the occasion of Mahashivratri, and the response was really so nice. This year, we're going to have that again. Where people from Florida, they want to come. New York, they want to come, but they can't come. So they will send their donation to us in their space and so on, and local people as well. But we're going to have that beautiful Shivratri celebration, 5-night katha, and of course, everything will follow after that. And tomorrow, please come on out to the mandir. We have puja starting 9:30 service in the morning. I'll be here at 5 o'clock for puja and be back here again 9:30 and the rest of the day as well. It's a pretty long day. So tonight we have Aarti, 5 thalis. All of you do Aarti and then we go home. Tomorrow morning, cricket starts at 3 o'clock, so we got to wake up early, watch cricket, India and West Indies, first one day international. And then I have to leave home 4:27 to get here in time to start puja 5:15. So I have a pretty long day. And I got to go gym tonight as well. I got promised the kids to take them to gym tonight. Are we still going? Okay. So we got a long night and a long day, so let's, Anyway, Sabrina, the beautiful voice of Sabrina, she's going to dedicate the bhajan to the Divine Mother.
हे सरस्वती माता जग तेरे गुण गाता हे सरस्वती माता जग तेरे गुण गाता तू जननी हम बच्चे तू जननी हम बच्चे पावन है ये पलकों के नीचे रखना, पलकों के नीचे रखना। हे माँ, हे माँ, हे माँ, हर विपदा हे मुश्किल में आंचल बिछाया करना, आंचल बिछाया करना। हे सरस्वती माता, जग तेरे गुण गाता। हे सरस्वती माता, जग तेरे गुण गाता। तू जननी हम बच्चे, तू जननी हम बच्चे, पावन है ये नाता। हे सरस्वती माता, जग तेरे गुण गाता। हे सरस्वती माता, जग तेरे गुण गाता।
बोले श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। अच्छा, आरती, please join with your family in आरती and safely please. आरती, guys do सरस्वती आरती. ओम यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि सर्वाणि नश्यन्तु प्रदक्षिणां पदे पदे। ओम जय सरस्वती माता, मैया जय सरस्वती माता। ओम जय सरस्वती माता, मैया जय सरस्वती माता। सद्गुण वैभवशालिनी, सद्गुण वैभवशालिनी, त्रिभुवन विख्याता। ओम जय सरस्वती माता, मैया जय सरस्वती माता। चंद्रवदनी परमासिनी, द्युति मंगलकारी हो मैया, द्युति मंगलकारी। सोहे
शुभ हम सवारी, सोहे शुभ हम सवारी, शूल तेज धारी। ओम जय सरस्वती माता,
मैया जय सरस्वती माता। बाएं कर में वीणा, दाएं कर माला हो मैया, दाएं कर माला।
शीश मुकुट मणि सोहे,
शीश मुकुट मणि
सोहे,
गले मोतियन माला। ओम जय सरस्वती माता, मैया जय सरस्वती माता। देवी शरण जो आए, उनका उद्धार किया हो मैया, उनका उद्धार किया। बैठी मंथर दासी, बैठी मंथर दासी, रावण संहारा। ओम जय सरस्वती माता, मैया जय सरस्वती माता। विद्या ज्ञान प्रदायिनी,
ज्ञान प्रकाश भरो ज्ञान प्रकाश भरो मोहे
ज्ञान और तिमिरा मोह ज्ञान और तिमिरा जग से नाश करो ओम जय सरस्वती माता मैया जय सरस्वती माता धूप दीप फल मेवा मन स्वीकार करो मैया मन स्वीकार करो
ज्ञान चक्षु दे माता ज्ञान चक्षु दे माता
जग निष्ठान करो
ओम जय सरस्वती माता मैया जय सरस्वती माता
मन सरस्वती की आरती
जो कोई जन गावे हो मैया जो कोई जन गावे हितकारी सुखकारी हितकारी सुखकारी ज्ञान भक्ति पावे ओम जय सरस्वती माता मैया जय सरस्वती माता ओम जय सरस्वती माता मैया जय सरस्वती माता सद्गुण वैभवशालिनी आयुष्मती भव
सद्गुण वैभवशालिनी त्रिभुवन विख्याता
ओम जय सरस्वती माता मैया जय सरस्वती माता मैया जय सरस्वती माता ओम या कुंदेंद तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदंड मंडित कर या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिर देवै सदा वंदिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवतीं निःशेष जाध्यापः भद्रकाले नमो नित्यं सरस्वत्यै नमो नमः वेद वेदांत वेदांगा विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मामदेव देव सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले श्री गणपति भगवान की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय, सूर्यादि नवग्रह देवता की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सियावर रामचंद्र की, श्री राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय, सीताराम भगवान की जय, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, श्री गंगा मैया की जय, यमुना मैया की जय, गौ माता की जय, धरती माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, नव दुर्गा माता की जय, श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय, सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की जय, श्री महालक्ष्मी माता की जय, जगदम्बिका दुर्गा माता की जय। ओम ऐं वरवाग्वादिन्य माता श्री सरस्वती माता की नमः। पार्वती पतये काल हर दुख हर दारिद्र हर 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 महादेव शंभो। सत्य सनातन धर्म की सबको ये जय जय सीताराम, जय सीताराम, जय सीताराम। Everyone, please be seated. Aarti is going to come around. Everybody will take Aarti. Prasad will be given at the door before you leave. Thank you all for coming. Safe drive home. And for those of you coming to the temple, which is most likely most of you, hopefully, come to the temple back in time, whenever you can. God bless all of you. Jai Sitaram. Everybody online, Jai Sitaram. Stay well, stay healthy.